Happy summer, everyone. Welcome to your July 2024 Astrological forecast. Special shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, anything you would like to know is in the description box below. Okay, but it is easier to just email me and ask me whatever it is you would like to know, okay, in regarding charts and services. Okay, and don't forget to check out my weekly forecast, which is now like shorts, daily shorts. Whenever there are major aspects between the planets, I usually do a short. Okay, but for now, okay, let's get to July. So on the 2nd, July 2nd, Neptune in Pisces turns retrograde. Okay, also on the 2nd, Mercury moves into Leo. And then on the 5th, there's a new moon in Cancer. On the 11th, Venus moves into Leo. Then on the 20th, Mars moves into Gemini. And on the 21st, there's a full moon in Capricorn again. Okay, there was just one on June 21st in Capricorn, right? Full moon. So there's another one this month also on the 21st. So if anything significant happened to you around that June 21st full moon, maybe this is like a continuation of that. Okay, and then on the 22nd, the Sun moves into Leo, and on the 25th, Mercury moves into Virgo. So now for your forecast. Hi, Capricorn. Okay, so I have to mention first that Neptune is retrograde from the 2nd on. Neptune is currently still in Pisces along with Saturn, which is also in Pisces, and they're both now retrograde in your 3rd house where you have the sign of Pisces. So your 3rd house is a big communication and travel house. So if you've been having problems in this area, when planets turn retrograde, things slow down. Right? It's like they're on pause. So if you were waiting to hear from someone or hear about something, maybe even to get a letter or whatever in the regular postal mail, or you had plans to travel possibly, even if it was local. 3rd house is the big communication and travel house, but it's local travel and like an overnight trip, day trip, or weekend trip, or 3rd house is also your neighbors, your neighborhood, just like your immediate area and the people that you would run into throughout the normal course of your day. Okay, but it's all forms of communication, even text message and voicemail and regular postal mail. So these could slow down at this time, right? 3rd house is also siblings and cousins. Maybe you're waiting to hear from one of them. But the thing about retrograde planets is they give you the chance to change your mind, review things. So that's actually what you should do at this time. Okay? So the Sun is in Cancer, your opposite sign, up until the 22nd. And there's a new moon in Cancer on the 5th, and Venus is here up until the 11th. And actually, let's see here. Well, you know, 7th house, okay, that's where you have the sign of Cancer. It's directly across from your 1st house of Capricorn. 7th house is your close relationships and partnerships, business, romantic, or friendship. It's also the house of arrangements and agreements. So with a new moon here on the 5th could bring about a new level possibly within one of your close relationships. Okay, with someone you do business with, or a business partner, or a romantic relationship, or a friendship. But there is a full moon in Capricorn on July 21st, and there was already a full moon in Capricorn on June 21st, okay? So full moons, especially when they're in your own sign, in your 1st house, are there to bring a problem to the surface so it can be dealt with and done away with, and then you don't have to deal with it again, right? Well, this second full moon in Capricorn, and yes, it does happen. It is a little different, but it can happen where there are two full moons in the same sign within this like 30-day period, okay? Anyway, whatever occurred around that June 21st date could be a continuation in some way or other for on the July 21st date. So if you took care of something or whatever, or thought you did, on the June 21st full moon, it could come back again on July 21st, and it looks like it's regarding one of your close relationships. You know what? Hang on a second. Hang on. Okay, I had a light turn off all on its own. Anyways, so as far as the full moon goes, just try to remember maybe what occurred around June 21st, that full moon, okay? So, Mars is still in Taurus, in your 5th house, where you have the sign of Taurus up until the 20th. The planet Uranus is still transiting here. Your 5th house is the house of creativity, speculation, gambling, fun, parties, any form of entertainment, right? And anything to do with children. So having Uranus here does bring a lot of unexpected occurrences in this area of your life, and some very unusual and fun entertainment and interests, okay? Your taste in music and film and all that other stuff may have changed a lot. Anyways, having Mars here really energizes this area, making you want to I don't know, make up for lost time as far as fun goes. Do, you know, a lot of things that maybe you do this time every year, possibly, because, you know, it's summer, at least in America, summertime. You could really, though, you know, this being the house of romance and creativity, put an awful lot of hard work into one or both of these things at this time. You know, having Mars here really makes you energized in some way or other. You know, this is also the house of games and sports. And you may even take up playing, you know, something like football or soccer, like just for fun, you know, or even just walking or riding a bike, like on a bike trail or something like that, or dancing. Dancing is a real good way to use Mars as far as physical goes, okay? Then Mars moves into Gemini on the 20th, into your 6th house where you have the sign of Gemini. Jupiter is already here, okay? 6th house is the house of where you work, your co-workers, the kind of work that you do, your work schedule, your house of health, and your house of service to others. And Jupiter and Mars were just traveling together in the sign of Taurus in your 5th house, okay? Just recently. So now they are traveling together in Gemini. And, you know, wherever Jupiter is where your good fortune is. Okay, so this would be in the workplace, possibly a new coworker coming into the picture. And with Mars here, maybe that's exactly what's going on. These two planets together bring about fortunate action, with Jupiter being the fortunate part and Mars being the action part. So there could be something going on possibly within the workplace or your company's, you know, whatever. Maybe something different even within the company, but it's actually something for the better. Okay, it should benefit you, maybe not everyone else, but a lot of things should go in your favor. In fact, if there is a new person that's coming in to the workplace, or if you're self-employed, a new client, a very beneficial new client that brings you in more work. Actually, with having Mars in the 6th house, it does increase your workload. Okay. It also, with this being the house of health, you know, whatever you were possibly doing that was physical when Mars was in your 5th house and you were just doing it for fun, you may continue to do it when Mars enters your 6th house, because not only was it fun, it was good exercise. Okay. So then the sun moves into Leo on the 22nd, and Mercury is actually in Leo from the 2nd to the 25th, and Venus moves into Leo on the 11th in your 8th house, where you have the sign of Leo, and the 8th house being a money house. It is other people's money and resources, also shared property and shared debt. It's passive money from an inheritance or legacy, a refund of some kind, a legal settlement, insurance payout, whatever, something like that. Okay, so that's probably what's in the picture right now is, maybe shared, it's also shared property, right? Shared property and shared debt. If you do have property with someone else, that could be up for discussion right now, possibly wanting to, have one owner, either you buy or sell your share, something like that, but it's a good money house, it's a time to look over your accounts, though, your bank accounts and credit card accounts, anything like that. It's a good time to check them out just to make sure everything's on the up and up, okay? But you could actually just have access to whatever else someone has, especially in a romantic partner or a business partner. Okay, they could give you access to whatever it is that they have, but it could also be money. It doesn't have to be just resources. It could, money is resources, but you know what I mean. Okay, and then Mercury moves into Virgo on the 25th into your 9th house. That's where you have the sign of Virgo. 9th house is long distance travel and communications, media and publishing, legal matters, higher learning, many things. Mercury here could increase your communications with people who live at a distance or in another country possibly. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and when the moon is in Capricorn on the 19th, 20th, and 21st. And the best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Cancer, and those dates are the 4th, 5th, and 6th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 1st and 2nd, 14th, 15th, and 16th. The best time for money is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. The best time for your career is the 12th, 13th, and 14th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for July. Be sure to check out my weekly forecast, which is now daily shorts. See ya.